as #1 mint Superman, which you now
Hmm.
bought.
Oh, I just remembered from last night, Jackie. You might have heard some snippet of this, but Richard, I I learned the deep dark story of who Dr. John Harvey Kellogg is.
Oh, I did hear about this. I was also surprised that this was not something you knew just because it's such a silly story on the surface.
Yeah. Yeah, and it didn't dawn on me that I was missing something until Rissa asked, "What do I know about him?"
This name does not ring a bell. Is this like one of the famous like docs from Cowboy
Kellogg,
War?
as in the breakfast cereal?
Oh, I'm gonna make bad foods
How did I?
prevent boys from masturbating.
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah, him.
Hi, Alice.
In the way. Oh, are we on?
Oh,
Shit,
yeah.
I gotta get the chat.
Haha! I've beaten thee.
Wasn't once enough for one day?
I thought you could handle that. I'm sorry if I actually, like, hit you a little too hard over the head with my foul
Oh,
mood.
no, 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 no. I'm just being facetious.
Oh, what I haven't done is tried to share this to Discord. For y'all boys. The biggity boys are diggity dogs.
For who biggity boys in which Discord?
Our thingamer? Barn finders.
Oh, that thingamadoo. Okay.
For the last like 2 minutes, all I've been thinking about is a cowboy who's really insistent that nobody masturbate, and everyone's like nervous because he's got a gun.
I mean, that's essentially what he was, and I
He
only
wasn't a
just found out about this
cowboy.
last night.
He was like a religious bloke. He wasn't
Yes.
like, I'm thinking like
Now, who says religious
wearing
blokes can't be
spurs,
cowboys?
the weird like belt holster thing that like is cocked on the waist because it's got like a gun weighing down one side of it.
Hmm.
Big old broad-brimmed cowboy hat, and just like a violent hatred of the idea that other people might be eating the meat. Boxing the one-eyed Jesuit, choking the chicken, strangling your first wife.
Thank you, Richard.
Ugh. Wow, that's a tough one. All parsed are on. Did you catch that? It didn't say all parts are on, it said parsed. Nope.
Yeah, all parsed.
Go back. Oh, there's a button. And no, we are not playing the redneck dude. That is our Uncle Billy. We went with the most weirdly haunted looking. Oh geez.
Stroking the snake.
Okay, listen.
Billy, Ninja Hillbilly.
Oh, this is big? This doesn't feel big to me. Hello, Marissa. Hi. Are you okay? You seem.
Better than being unseemly.
Cadbury discontinued their screen eggs. Oh, you mean the Halloween ones? I truly don't know. Do you want me to because I have a sense of foreboding that I feel like I heard this announcement and I haven't been able to find my
Hey,
All right, let me look it
mean,
up real quick.
Computers.
This is very
I mean-
important. This may break me. Oh, honey.
I mean, Pawn Stars take all kinds of appearances. Nothing wrong with a goth-looking chick who cracks a fart. Personally, I think that's kind of hot, but that's another story.
Are you sure these ever existed?
Yes, they were called Scream Eggs. They had green goo. They came in purple wrapping. Type in Cadbury Cream Egg Halloween.
Obvious intriguement.
See?
Okay, they are real. So Rissa feels like she heard that Cadbury has discontinued the Cadbury Scream Egg.
Well,
I'd never even heard of this.
That would suck.
They're just cream eggs, but the cream inside is green.
And they sell them at Halloween, so I don't have to only get them one time a year.
Yes, they sell them at Halloween. And she didn't see them at Rite Aid, and she was worried.
I haven't
Is it
seen
slime or
them.
snot?
I've been to Rite Aid twice this year, and I've also been to a Wawa, and they're usually there.
I can buy a single Cadbury Scream Egg for 99 cents plus $7.95 for shipping.
You can order them. You can get a single egg for 99 cents plus $7 shipping. Oh,
Alice
I
has
spelled
input.
scream wrong, apparently.
You also have
Why
to
are
tell Google
Cadbury
not to.
eggs illegal? Oh no, those
Oh.
Kinder eggs.
Alice has inputs to answer Rissa's concerns.
She does?
But look at the chat.
Well, I mean, they already have like decorations on store shelves.
6 hours! Oh my god!
Yeah, she Nora
No,
like
I know.
had
She was there last time
yeah.
I talked. Oh god.
They got back at
sakes.
5.
Don't apologize to me.
Yeah, I told you she
So-
wasn't worried, Alice.
Oh, I am sorry.
Yeah, Alice and her lady love went for a doctor's appointment at 10:30 and got home at 5 p.m.
Oh dear.
So I would say don't freak out. They may come later in the season than they're used to.
Vibes, friend.
Do not tempt me.
Do not order them online just yet. We will cross that
They
bridge.
have until October 1st.
I see.
My demands have been made. Do you want ice cream?
Oh,
my
Yes.
local hobby shop is taking out all of their Halloween stuff to make room for Christmas stuff. And it's just like, bitch, do you know what month it is?
Yeah, right.
Are you aware of where we are in the space-time continuum? Like, now is not the time to be taking down Halloween stuff.
Is
Yeah.
anybody fucking aware of anything in the space-time continuum?
It is true that time and space really have started to break down pretty hard. We should have known when Trump was elected president that something had gone deeply wrong with
The controller.
our timeline.
We only have one.
Oh, we still need the second? Okay.
The other one is red. And Alice, do not fret. She's not like a working artist. This is something that she does as a hobby and a passion. Though she has taken some commissions before, she is not. It's not like you're taking up valuable client time.
What part of no rush did you not understand?
Oh my god. I don't know why she had to sound quite so threatening.
Is that not about par for the course? I mean, what?
Yeah, that is my girl.
Nice work.
She knows how to communicate with you, Alice. I think she knows exactly how you would respond.
I think she knows how to communicate with any of us.
It's true. She is fairly intuitive when it comes to people.
Alright, so...
What?
Do we have any...
You got real quiet, dude.
Oh no, my headset. It's been charging recently, but I did plug it in so I could have a conversation.
Did you get further away from it somehow? Oh, Jesus, Uncle Billy.
No, if it's getting quiet, it means it's dying.
Cephalopods may not be her spirit animal just because none of us are allowed to have spirit animals. And I wouldn't compare her to a cephalopod, but she is
cultural appropriation. Listen,
passionate about them.
appropriating culture is the one and only thing within white culture.
She would like to come back as a cuttlefish.
That's pretty fucking spirit animal right there.
No, that's aspirational. A spirit animal is what guides you.
Animal. I appreciate spiders because they are patient and industrious, and those are qualities that I admire but do not natively have within myself.
I think a spirit animal is the definition of natively who you are.
That was the fastest hosing I've seen yet.
Yeah, I guess it was little. Wall medium? Wall medium.
All
Yes,
right,
my
now
love.
let's load the rest of our stuffs.
You never told me if you wanted the cookies and cream or the chocolate.
Oh, now I don't care. You can have whatever you want. The pudding's yours.
I mean, it's good to have things in common, right?
So actually, this is something that I want to have like a deep conversation with y'all about. So, my current partner is talking about things that are important to her and friend,
We have an email thing as well.
struggling with the idea that I do not think it is important that you have shared experience. So, like, for example, like, I come from like a family with like I have like child abuse in my family in my like history. So like I would appreciate, she's saying, other people who were abused children. And she's like really struggling with the idea that I don't think there's any one life experience in my past that I think is important to share with other people for them to be my friend. Like, not a one.
Hmm.
I don't think anyone needs to have, like, suffered any of my traumas. I don't think anyone needs to have experienced any of my same triumphs. And she's really struggling with this. It is hard for her to process. And I want to know if this is I'm weird or if she is weird. Someone is weird, and I want to know who. And I want to poll everyone's opinion.
I say nobody because, well, no weirder than average, I suppose, but it boils down to different experiences over life, I think.
I can definitely see if you think you have a lot of negative experiences that you wouldn't want someone to have gone through that.
Right. But saying that people are going to regardless. Do you think you would find it easier to be friends with someone who's also had an awesome name? Like, I know that it was something that you and Kara bonded over, but like it seems strange to me to say like this is a thing that is important to me that like my friends have a shared experience.
Well, it's definitely not required. And I also, I don't know, I've found it to, that experience is not the most important part, because I have talked to and been in communication with other people with ostomies that I just did not get along with. I had nothing to say to them. Our experiences were, our lives were very different. Whoops.
Oh,
Sorry, I got distracted.
that's
You made up for it. Fire will be ours.
I don't know. That is, it's also hard to focus because I'm running a store. It's nice to have touchstones. It's nice to have places to start. And shared experiences are good
Jesus.
and not superficial places to start. I think you can get to that common ground through like, we've watched this movie and we have thoughts about it, and you can kind of back your way into having that conversation of like, well, our life experience is different, so we saw the same movie and took it different ways. Or you can come from, we have similar life experiences and we both watched this movie and still came to different conclusions. You need somewhere to start, and you need to be speaking the same language at some point. And
You're
that,
out of items.
yeah, well, good. So I don't. Is this guy? Okay, thanks. How do you find common ground with somebody? How do you synchronize your watches when you're beginning a relationship?
That is actually an excellent point that I had not considered.
Yeah, because I'm fucking smart.
I consider myself to be like a social mimic, where I can go into any group and do fine because I can just assume whatever not position, but whatever role in the group I think the group would appreciate. And for me, it's like a relationship-based thing. I will take on a role that I think benefits the group. And so I generally break the ice by coming to other people than by having them meet me halfway. And that might be because my life experience in the early part of my life were so wildly different from everyone else that
this is
not
true.
that was not how I built my.
Because you were never going to find things in common with your experiences because all of them were so off the wall wild.
Indeed.
I mean, the best way I can answer that question, start with what I like and see if it jives with the person I'm talking to. And I'm not necessarily talking romance, I'm just talking overall.
Yeah.
But you're naming, like, media and consumables. You're not starting with, like, we both understand this moment and experience. Yeah.
I mean, we would.
I know what you mean, Alice.
I mean, it's one thing to be able to understand, and that's great for any kind of friendship. If I were to take it the step beyond, there's got to be interest in common. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to.
It's true. That can't be the only thing.
Yeah. I can make friends, honestly, with almost anybody, I think. And that's just in the fact that I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to understand. I mean, somebody I'm dealing with may not necessarily like that themselves, and if that's the case, then not much
you have
more
to
I can
decide
do.
how important that particular thing is in your life and how important it is that you share it versus be able to enjoy it on your own.
Yep.
Like with Rissa in music. That's fine. Like she gets some things, and more importantly, she's willing to listen to me explain the basics when I'm trying to complain or brag about something. And sometimes I'm a little sad that we don't have the ability to make music together. Just because it's something that I find fairly important and powerful in my life.
But we know another couple where one person really, really loves music and the other just couldn't care less.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
And they're now married, so
yeah.
it must have been something.
So I don't think it's crucial.
Right.
But I know some people like couldn't imagine having their partner not be musical, and so that would be a bit of a deal breaker for them.
I mean, no matter who you are, I feel everybody, and I mean everybody, has their
So-
criteria. Some people can live with more, some people can live with less. It depends on the person and what they're looking for, what they're wired to deal with. And to put it simply, it's a very subjective thing.
Yep.
Like the things that I might look for in a relationship are probably very much out of sync with many other people. You're haggling over my ball.
Yeah, I mean, like, if it would be totally different if Rissa hated music and like or didn't want me to practice in the house, which is fine because I never fucking practice anyway. But it's the principle of the thing. You weigh how important it is that you share that thing with your partner. And with Alice talking about like one of her favorite genres of video games that her partner doesn't give a shit about. Alice plays those with friends or by herself, and her partner can do other stuff during that time.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point that Alice brought up, is that you also don't want to have everything in common necessarily. You've got to have some kind of individual piece of yourself left, because if you invest your entire being into whoever you're with, you're losing all ability outside.
Oh, thank you.
You're losing all ability to keep yourself. To say something happens that relationship falls out and you did absolutely everything with this person. There's a word for that, and that's codependency. Very dangerous.
Yeah, that's actually not what codependency means. But it's like it's. You know how words start meaning whatever the hell we think they mean? That is now what codependency means. But originally, fascinatingly enough, that's not what it means at all.
It's true.
Codependent came from the world of addiction treatment, where the person who was addicted was the dependent because they were dependent on their addiction, whether it was the chemical or the act or whatever. And the person who sort of went through that with them and either enabled or was caretaker or began to develop their own series of problems around it was just described as codependent.
Well, what if said drug is the other person?
It often kind of comes that way because they allow that dependent to be more functional than they might be on their own, but in a very unhealthy way.
That having been said, what's wrong with the application of the word codependency in that way?
It's fine. That's just not what it originally meant. You know.
Yeah.
It's just the new thing that word means.
We may talk about codependency professionally. By we, I mean professional therapists, as meaning any maladaptive behavior, whether it's drugs or alcohol, whether it's gambling, whether it's
We have an item to place.
being depressed and not getting out of bed, whether it's not taking your medication, whether it's getting into fights and throwing dishes. Like, codependent has widened in terms of, it's not about dependency per se on being dependent on that person to be a part of your life. It is just as Wit said. It's about having a person who is your trigger for your maladaptive behaviors, and you being their trigger for their maladaptive behaviors. But your point is also well taken. You don't want to have a relationship where you become inseparable because it means that you are no longer an independent person. You can if you are no longer functional by yourself.
Like you have an addiction.
I wouldn't say you have an addiction so much as you've lost a skill.
And I like the last thing Alice said too. Like, even if you're not doing the same thing together, that's just a sign of support, and it's healthy in and of itself.
Email time.
You don't necessarily have to like what the other person is doing itself, like as in an activity, but to share the excitement with them is something really vital to that kind of relationship, I think.
Yeah, it means a lot that Rissa can get excited or interested or supportive about my job or like the nitty-gritty music stuff when she has, you know, a relatively basic understanding of those things. And is willing to sit through the esoteric stuff because she knows it's important to me emotionally.
Mhm.
And I definitely feel that. I do a lot of things that I think are pretty mundane, but I can tell it in such a way that it's interesting and fascinating to someone who is a layperson in my field.
I mean, I try.
Um, and I think like that has become very important to me. And I don't think I could date a therapist because I think it would take the shine off of a lot of what I do. Just like my partner is a programmer and she she works in a field of programming that I never had anything to do with.
Mhm.
So the things that she does are very impressive to me. But to her, it's probably like a lot of like not knowing what the fuck she's doing and looking it up on Google and Stack Overflow, and then figuring it out and compiling the code and getting it wrong over and over again until finally it works, and she's still not completely happy with it. But to me, it's like she's a magician and she has conjured this into being from nothing. And
Welcome
I
to the
think
world
that
of
it's
tech.
important to have that kind of like unfamiliarity.
What is going on here?
I stopped paying attention.
Okay.
What's going on where?
The evil swamp.
New place to go?
Oh, yeah, you're our cousin, or someone who claims to be our cousin. Um, it could be cousin in like the close family friend sense.
Let me bring up the stream.
Asked us if we remembered the witch from the woods, because her house was now on sale.
Going deaf.
Alpha's a big dumb poopy head.
He's gonna
Who
hear it
smells like
eventually.
poo. Yeah.
I can
Alpha
still
likes to
hear
wear
you,
ribbons
jackass.
in his
I'm listening to
hair
the audio.
and dance with all the boys. Because he's
We
the
knew this would
prettiest
happen.
princess at the dance. Sorry, welcome back, Alpha.
The audio sounds warped.
In any event, it sounds fine.
Did it get better for you, Alice?
Stabilize.
The evil swamp.
The evil swamp, as opposed to the good swamp and the chaotic swamp. No one likes to go to the neutral swamp. There are no mosquitoes there, which is nice, but it's just like gnats and actuarials. That's
So they want us to bring $5,000+. And we
What
do
the hell
have
for? We have the money, but well, whatever.
I want to read that ninja spam email more. That one really confused and
Okay.
the ninja headed from hideout to your home now. You can click here to track with GPS. You need to convey the secret ninja code to receive the confidential information. If you make a mistake in it, there is no guarantee of your life.
Oh, good.
The code, you can reissue it free now. Click here. That's a great spam email. I love everything about that.
Yeah, that's the kind of email that I usually throw something super insulting back for my own satisfaction, knowing full well nobody will ever actually read it. And even if they did, well, fuck you anyway.
I don't think
Possibility?
I told Alpha this.
What?
But last week I was the victim of the most powerful power move I think I've ever heard.
Oh.
And I can't stop thinking about it.
What?
But I was at work, and my phone dinged, and I received a text from a number that I did not recognize, nor have I ever contacted before. And it said simply, in a text, "Sorry, I can't talk right now."
Did you answer it?
No.
Good, don't.
I'm just... Is it a scam? Is it like a Reddit troll?
If it ain't somebody you know, don't ever answer.
I basically don't ever answer.
Yeah.
But it just... It was, the message was, "Sorry, I can't talk right now." Because
good.
that's the automated message that if somebody calls you, you can say, like, respond with text, like, "I'm driving," or whatever, or, "I just can't get to the phone." But I hadn't called this person, and this person hadn't called me. And I don't know who they were, or how they got my number, and I'm still thinking about it, and, like, should I have responded with all the, like, jokes that people told me to send? Or should I have just, like, said, like, "Sorry, you have the wrong number"? Should I have done anything at all? I can't stop thinking about it.
Nah, just block the number.
No, I'm not gonna block them, because if they contact me again, I'm jumping on this, because it's, like, really taking up space in my life. They will almost definitely not contact again, but I
can't say I relate to that feeling.
I'm sure I'll forget in a week or so. But right now I can't let go. What the?
Well, good, because I told you I'm not blowing you this week.
Is that what frogs sound like? What?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Absolutely yes. Hold
Alright.
F to consent.
Alright, jump scares it is. What a weird thing to say.
Ugh, yeah.
Why, what happened?
Whoa.
No, I'm getting no more than that?
Croc taxi.
Hang on, so, like, you have frogs down there that sound that deep and long and frankly human.
Oh, yeah, that's legit.
Well, the only frogs we have around here are peepers.
Yeah, I've treated a lot of them in my time.
It should work.
That's the auctioneer.
Ugh.
Is deeper better?
We don't... Do we have bullfrogs here?
I don't think we have bullfrogs, but I could be wrong. I've never seen an extremely large frog here.
All
Oh,
right.
he didn't used to wear a hat.
Okay, so who wants the $5,000?
Presumably the auctioneer.
I'm just scoping out. How is Uncle Billy already in there? See him there on the side?
I see him.
Billy! Ninja Hillbilly!
Yeah.
Miko, it should work.
Alright. I guess we click on the sign to start the auction, because that's how we started all previous auctions.
Sounds about right.
Where did all these people come from?
You agreed to be scared. Now you have to meet an auction with 13 other people.
Oh my god, this concerns me. Stop
Don't
bidding,
hate the
people.
music.
I wish they would play this song, but just like
Hooray!
Yay!
Lucky us.
The goth chick wins again.
Okay, we are looking for the croc taxi? The gator taxi. Sorry, crocodile, sir. Not native to North America.
Yeah, and at least
I know this.
$5,000 worth of stuff.
Oh,
Uh,
that is a pretty big gator.
careful you don't get your nuts bit off.
They seem to be buddies. That's just actually very big for an alligator.
I mean, alligators do get big.
I know. I know this. But like not quite as big as crocodiles. And that's just a real biggin.
Well, you know the song, Never Smile at an Alligator. You gonna take a swim?
I think I'm gonna die? Wow, I barely even
Wow,
pressed the
I
mouse
can't
button forward. That
believe-
was incredibly sudden.
Wow, I can't believe you took a swim.
Sprockets.
Trash everywhere. Ooh, double sprocket. Couple more cans behind you.
Never pile driver a crocodile. What other animals should you never engage, and what other sex positions then?
Well, the original song is Never Smile at a Crocodile, so you're really taking this to the next. I have to exit out and click in chat because Alice is showing us a picture of. That's quite a big alligator.
My god, that's huge. Anybody else out there like a big alligator?
I drive a Chevrolet movie theater.
Wait, the alligator has a unit?
Wait, where was this? Where was this? Where was this crocodile that Alice showed us?
Alligator
It's in the chat.
and in chat.
Oh, Discord chat.
Have you committed the cardinal sin of not having the stream chat up?
Don't worry about it.
I almost never have the stream set up because
I didn't used to until Alice started coming around because I like and respect Alice.
I keep it up because somebody
Somebody
read the
has to.
entertainment. Yeah.
Well, in my defense, I didn't have 2 monitors until somewhat recently.
Mm.
Oh,
that is a point. Is that I don't have my second monitor anymore. But
what happened
you don't.
to it?
It went into the living room to be a TV so that the TV stand would have a TV on it. And now I'm getting. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it Kuro's monitor, even though that is categorically.
No longer true. Yeah. How are you gonna get it? I know how I was gonna get it.
From your friend and mine, Jarmine.
Yeah, but now you have to drive up to North Jersey.
Yeah, I'll probably do that at some point.
Richard, your intelligence, your family, and your sexual prowess have all been insulted.
By Alice.
Yep.
That just means it's 20 to 9.
Yeah.
You can put your watch by it.
If you thought I was being like grumpy and ruthless today, you have not watched Alice talk to Richard for any length of time. He doesn't have to do a single thing, and she just goes to absolute town on him.
I find it hilarious, actually.
Oh boy!
Pentagram. What is that in the middle?
I'm more worried about what's behind it.
Well, yes. Okay, that's the. What is the wriggling thing? Because I can't quite. Oh, it looks like a bioluminescent person
The music
facing
just
away
did
from
a
it
sting.
with blank between us and them. Is it a zombie?
It could
Yep.
be. Here's what
I
I'm
would-
gonna say.
It is a pepper chopping son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I would avoid walking into the pentagram. That is my professional opinion.
I am gonna take some of these boxes outside because what I should not have done, and did in fact do, is chop up all the trash before I got up on the roof.
Ah,
And I
Oh,
hear
it's
something
the
wheedly deeing up there.
We'll get there, Alice. We'll get there.
Alice? I think you
Alice.
are aware of my philosophy about video games is always go the wrong way first. And the
That was one of the-
corollary to that is double secret, especially when the right way is a little spooky. And I think this is the double secret, especially I've been looking for.
That was one of the very first things you said on our very first shows about the dead end thing.
Always go the wrong way first.
Yeah.
So I'm on record as saying that it's not just because I'm spooked.
Yeah, it's true. There's video
Hey,
proof of it over on
welcome.
my channel. And that's Alpha Star DX on YouTube. Anyway.
Welcome to Oof.
Wait a minute. I heard the
Uh-huh.
wheedly dee.
I don't hear the golden toilet paper.
It's not the golden toilet paper. Wow.
Like a wallpaper sound.
Maybe
By the
it's
way,
inside.
By the way, you fell off.
I mean, yes, I'm a little spooked. I'm absolutely not gonna deny. I wonder if I could see in any of the windows.
Maybe turn right as you walk in. And just go down that hallway first.
More human, or more of the same human skull.
Oh yeah. Hey.
Hey there, you're a rock star.
How's it going?
She has quite incredibly strange posture.
Yeah.
I mean they've lost the ultimate thing that they could lose, so
Oh, is that Billy's chicken?
I don't think so. Just because,
we're starting to get double supplies here.
I don't yeah, that is nice.
I think she upgraded the hatchet.
I bet
Oh, that's right, we did.
I honestly bet that's part of it.
That's probably exactly it.
I read my side of the mountain, so I'm prepared for this.
There's candles on the top shelf to the right if you're
I'm
able
gonna
to tap
smash
them.
the candles after we trigger the spook.
Indeed, light is your friend. I
But
think
the
the-
light erases the mystery.
composing with the devs. Can you turn off your flashlight?
Isn't this the 3 people that were outside?
Yeah, and then the ghost.
Ooh, spooky!
Oh no.
Choppy chop.
No,
She disappeared.
she's gone?
She's disapparated.
Don't use that word. It's a slur.
This what?
I've honestly always hated that people use that word because it's completely made up, and I think I'm gonna start telling people that it's a slur.
I love it. Oh, wait, that has made my evening.
she back? She's not back. I don't love this.
She has back. She's like in the prime twerking position. It looked like she was about to throw that ass in a circle. But she was
The
like
music
really.
is doing another thing.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yes, I hear it.
Well, I only remark
well.
because the game often doesn't have any music.
Yeah, well, let's keep cleaning up and see what happens.
You've got a hatchet. And the previous time you found something spooky, it was your friend and it revealed a. That is a quality meat hook, though.
It's a shame we can't do anything with it, apparently.
I don't love all the flies.
Me either. Cat carrier. Excellent. Everyone should have one.
I cannot ignore music. It's my only chance to use my college degree. I was so embarrassed. I went to rehearsal to get ready for this gig we're doing, and I was sight reading a song I'd never heard before, and I just like totally lost my mind trying to figure out a sight read rhythm, and like panicked so hard about it. I had to. They very generously said like, "Do you want to switch to a different part that didn't have this rhythm?" And I had to say yes because I just could not figure it out in a reasonable amount of time before they wanted to start. And somebody else, because they like tried to explain it to me, and I ended up getting it kind of later.
What does the chicken radar have to say?
Probably nothing useful. I lied.
Really?
Like wasabi.
Well then what?
Have you cabinets on your left?
I thought I did these already.
I think you did.
We were talking about how I think the word disapparated is stupid.
I think there's something in the oven.
I tried that too.
I don't think you opened any drawers or compartments or anything
I don't
like
think it opened.
You were trying to.
What about that shiny one down there?
Can you crouch? Oh, that's
Sure
right.
can.
Crouch.
Well, we know how stupidly sensitive that radar is. Coming in here was less hot.
We're further away. There's something close to here that we're... Wait, hold on. Dig in the circle?
Oh, the book. There's a book in the circle.
Is there?
Oh, no, it's a
There's-
picture. Never mind.
There's something.
Oh, arcane whispers.
Well, it can be chopped anyway.
Getting
But digging
arcane.
the circle is what
arcane
Alice
whispers.
is saying.
It's funny because I can hear most of the sound effects, but I don't hear the arcane whispers.
I backed away. I think it's only when stepping in the circle.
Step back in the circle and then let me make
What
an
if I...
arcana.
Okay. It's fairly subtle.
It sounds like guttural, I am a hungry zombie noise.
Can we dig here?
I don't
Then-
believe so. It usually would be a highlighted portion.
Maybe it's in the basement, like directly underneath us.
That might be it.
Alright, it's
It's
mine.
that.
Okay, cool.
Case in point, hit the radar again.
Yeah. It's worth confirming. Yeah.
Alright, cool. Radar has helped pay for itself. I know, because radar was super expensive. Yes, you're so brave!
Well, she's not here.
Brave, 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 Sir Wit. Well, yes, but that is more worrying, because then there's the question of Where did you go? My zombie. Do 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 do. Where did you go? I wanna know.
Okay, I hear the wheedly-deeing again.
Yep.
Fiddle-dee-dee. It's a shitar. Guys, we found the shitar.
So one YouTuber that I love made a video about how he sold his girlfriend's laptop to buy a hurdy-gurdy. And
They're not boyfriend and girlfriend. That's his
Oh.
roommate. He's quite gay.
okay.
But yes, that video it rocks. Brian David Gilbert is incredibly funny. And actually, Karen Hahn is genuinely very funny by herself. I wouldn't be surprised if she had a pretty big hand in writing some of that. She's a very good writer.
She has an excellent singing voice.
She does!
And now YouTube thinks that I am like sexually aroused by hurdy-gurdies, and like they're showing up in my suggested list everywhere. I'm getting like ads for like refurbished hurdy-gurdies when I go to like my news sites. I'm finding like hurdy-gurdy videos on Pornhub. I'm just trying to find some like good Christian midget porn. Like it's everywhere.
Good Christian midget porn.
Yeah.
I also watched that video and I'm not having this problem. Did you Google search hurdy-gurdy to find the video?
No, I just watched it in YouTube. I don't think I've ever typed hurdy-gurdy into a search bar anywhere. Are you interacting with something through a wall?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I
No.
am.
I think it was the pallets or the bundles that you stacked
It was. I recognize the shape. I don't know how to get in here.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out, how to get into that
Oh.
there cage. Oh. Hello.
Into the GIMP page.
Alright, so we got the wallpaper. There's some stuff we can...
Music sting.
Yeah, there's some stuff we can chop up for wicks.
I'm kind of afraid to turn around just, because of the music sting.
There's nothing there.
Man, I have one of these in my bathroom. It's great.
This
I haven't
bathroom
been
is-
to your new place, so I genuinely don't know if that's true.
This
Well, I'm
bathroom is
No,
disgusting.
it would tell something about my landlord if that was in my bathroom. Also, it would raise some questions for the roommate to ask when showing the room.
Mm.
Oh,
Are they
Um.
Are they related? Is this like their actual
Maybe.
Did we buy their home out from under them in the foreclosure?
It was the witch.
Maybe.
Yeah, but like, have we?
I have no. I wish I could get to the email again. Because he said something about like we're looking for a specific item, and our cousin Kevin listed the name of the person who had it. Was it Bubba? Oh, cool.
That I
Yep.
don't know.
Also,
It sure is. We've sold one of these before.
No, not really.
No, there's been no spooks yet. There's been one more music sting. We went into the bathroom and there's a cage in there with some bones and stuff in it.
full GIMP page. It is a well-appointed GIMP page.
This pair of jeans is valuable trash.
I was fully expecting a body to fall out onto.
Kinda me too.
We can probably chop the candles in here safely.
Yeah, I'm about to that point.
I mean, we have a flashlight. We don't need the candles.
It's not a great flashlight. I will not lie to you.
Is
Sure.
it an upgradable flashlight?
Is it a what?
An upgradable flashlight.
No, sadly. This is what we get.
I feel like there's got to be something up in the rafters,
Probably. There's plenty of space we haven't explored
but
yet.
there aren't actually rafters upon further consideration.
Not really.
It just looks like there are.
That's the bathroom. Good and cool.
Yeah, I like that. I really want... It is, like, my sincere wish that you guys find something cool to do with my bones after I die.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not saying it has to be, like, a hanging bone fetish,
Yeah, we got everything here.
but...
Turn around. I think I saw something interactable out in the seance room.
Are you sure it's not just one of the door frames?
No, but it's worth a check behind you. The bureau or dresser or whatever that piece of furniture is.
I mean, yeah, we've checked it twice.
That on the left side. Oh, never mind. That's a piece of it. It's a column. Never mind. I thought maybe it was a lamp or something.
Done this one.
There's another shed. Oh.
Uh-huh.
So saving for retirement is important because I want to be wealthy enough when I'm older to be able to fake my own death, get another human cadaver, and have it be properly like stripped with like beetles to the bone, and then like have my solicitor bring like the box of my bones to my close friends and relatives so that they can like do an arts and crafts project with it, and then see what they make out of it.
Who gets to see what they make?
I get to see what you guys make after my death by faking my death. And that's why saving for retirement is important, because that's not a cheap thing to do. First, you need a human cadaver.
Yeah.
And I don't plan on getting it through, like, murder. I plan on, like, legally purchasing a cadaver. Which I probably have made more difficult since Northern Highlands bought a bunch of cadavers. But I still want to do it.
Do you think this is walkable?
Try running it. Like, seriously, like, sprinting may help you not fall. Okay, now you gotta jump it. You know what might be easier? No, the posts are too far apart. But crisscross does in fact make me want to jump.
That's an idea. Use the cable.
Ugh, don't ever make me do that again.
Well, you're gonna have.
Not
In
if I
order to
just
get
win.
back.
What is the
Let's see if there's anywhere to climb up the outside before we start destroying stuff.
What?
the hell?
It's the gator
Gator
taxi.
taxi.
So that's how to get over there.
Is it
Apparently.
Is that a
headlamp?
chicken?
What is going? It is a chicken with a headlamp, or is it a chicken whose
Glowing
eyes?
eyes.
Cool.
It's actually a henway.
I love everything about this.
Sure. Alice, if I ever come visit you, I fully expect your place of residence to look like this. You did say it needs a little fixing up.
Wait, before you go in, there's a license plate on the side that says something about kebabs, and I must know what it says.
It just says kebab.
I earnestly don't know if that's racist or not.
Probably not.
Delete kebab was like a big racist meme for a while.
Oh, that's awful. I didn't know that.
Yeah, the Christchurch shooter etched it into his gun before walking into a mosque and shooting a bunch of people.
Wow, that's somehow upsetting and very wrong.
I mean, I'm glad it's both. I'd hate to think about if it was one and not the other.
Yeah, the subreddit from which the meme spawned had to like sit down and do a whole bunch of soul searching about what it meant to be loved by a guy who killed a whole bunch of innocent people.
Oh. I hope they came up with a correct answer. I don't even see anything up there, so I'm not that dedicated to succeeding at this.
I think if you go around to the side, it'll be easier because you can get the benefit of additional floating down there. You can also try putting the base one on so that it is facing away from you, not side to side, but front to back, and then...
Well, this should do it. Because now we have low clearance, but we got to pull out a little bit so that we can actually get on that second step.
Oh, Silver Recluse never pulls in it.
Alice, do something with that.
Stack that box on top of the first box.
Listen, I could, but I still don't see the reason to do so.
Because it's there. You watched Star Trek V? The search for a good director?
Ow.
Yeah, but I watched that movie. I gotta be level with you guys. I was born without a sense of taste. Almost everything that anybody's ever hated, I have liked in some form or another.
Star Trek V was the first Star Trek movie I watched, and therefore it's also one of my favorites.
Yeah, ditto. That's one of the first ones I ever watched.
Really?
And you know what? I'll say it. I think the boring part in Star Trek 1 is really pretty.
It is really pretty.
It's not that boring to me. I'm not gonna get up on this, and you can't make me.
Alright, then chop the boxes and get some wood.
Yes, thank you, Alice. I find the bald woman very confusing for my sexuality.
Well, Star Trek 1 was the first film that I ever watched.
She's not great at hide and seek, huh?
Nope. She definitely applies the, like, 3-year-old, if my head is hidden and I can't see you, then you can't see me.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. If she's playing hide and seek, that just means we can go everywhere except where she is.
Is she levitating those boxes?
I was gonna say, what is going on with those boxes?
I don't know, but I think the time has come to talk to her.
There's like kind of a dull noise. Yeah.
Yeah, like I was shown Star
spook.
Trek. I was shown Star Trek in chronological order as I was growing up. So I had the original series, and then the animated series, and then the films.
I gotta be honest with you. When it comes to Wrath of Khan, I don't think I've ever seen the original episode where they met Khan. So there's a lot of emotional resonance that is really lacking for me.
Then you should probably watch that episode.
Yeah, it's good. It's not like going to blow your mind, but it's a thoroughly enjoyable episode.
It's good background.
Tired of looking for every item? Would you like some help? From yo friends at Miko? You'll find all the items you missed.
Being a barn finder was never so darn easy, at a reasonable price. Well, kind of.
Okay.
I don't know how to pronounce the lowercase i's. I feel like I could pronounce an uppercase letter in a word fine, but not a lowercase letter. It bamboozles me.
Mm.
Pussy wagon!
Yeah, it's true. They just come right out and say it.
Yes, they did. I mean, I can respect that.
Kill Bill was such a good movie.
Alright.
I
Now
only
I need
saw
to-
the
need to watch
edited for
the
TV version. So it's the party wagon, and his name is Buck, and he likes to party.
He likes to party. He likes to party.
My name is Buck, and I like to party. Is actually how it sounded because it was redubbed for television.
Jeez.
But I think I probably got the point of that movie without that particular line.
That was a great set of movies because the first movie is 100% different from the second movie. And the first movie is Uma Thurman, very attractive blonde, is the waifu of everyone's dreams, slicing up hundreds of people with a goddamn katana and looking damn good while doing it. And the second one is like a deep examination of like
I
what it
missed.
means
Too far.
to be like an employee and a mother and a wife and a partner and to be somebody's friend or to be somebody's family, to be a student or to be a master, and to like it's a movie that's 100% about relationships. And there are some fight scenes, but they're all over in like 30 seconds. It's more, I would say, more realistic.
Oh, he's got a little hat.
That's even better. And so
That's a long jump. Okay, 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 okay.
Anyway, Kill Bill 2 is a great movie.
I watched them back to back in my apartment, alone, in Red Wing, Minnesota, and there was nothing in that hole in the ground.
Cool Storage Bro?
Well, good. Stay down there.
I'm a little... I wouldn't say my face is, priceless, but my face is definitely reacting to that.
Is that a toilet seat or a stockade? Walk backwards. Walk back. Okay. Look at the ground. That is just a plank of wood with a rock clipping through it. Okay, cool. Carry on. My wayward child.
Alice, you're still young.
Glad one of us is. I'm not.
I'm young at heart.
You're very... Yeah, I mean, none of us are actually old. Maybe out of all of us, I might be the mentally oldest. Well, it depends on the day, honestly. I think Richard and I might trade back and forth. I think Alice fakes it well. And I think there's no hope for Alpha.
I mean, I think
That's because Alpha deliberately meant there to be no hope for himself.
Yeah,
that's
no, I believe you.
That's very cool. I bet you could do that. I bet you could put a thin layer of alcohol on bone and then light the bone up and have the vapors be what's on fire, and it's far enough away from the bone that it's not singeing it.
I wouldn't recommend alcohol because alcohol burns clear, so you wouldn't get that effect.
That's
Also, it burns
fair,
quite quickly.
because it is of the said vapors. You get like a blue halo around the edge of the fire.
Yeah, but it's mostly invisible. Ask the guy who I went to repair school with who lit his goddamn shirt on fire. Because he mixed up his soldering flux with denatured alcohol because he was just the dumbest pile of rocks you've ever seen. And I think maybe it's not a coincidence that his last name was Trump. He claimed no relation. Okay, maybe that's how I get to go back.
That is an angry squirrel. Man, do you guys remember when Angry Birds was the most important thing that people thought humanity had ever made?
Yeah, I do actually.
I mean, I remember when it came out, but because I didn't share in that belief of importance, I can't say I relate.
It's a good little game. They did a good job.
Yeah, but
Hmm.
I mean, how different is it really in style from QBasic Gorillas?
Well, considering I've never heard of that other one, I will say it's different enough to have a way better marketing department.
I mean, it was never marketed in any grand way.
I think that's untrue.
Okay, I need to see the gauge. I'm thinking the grand total might be 18 items.
I just heard teen items.
18.
18.
I'm just keep picturing like High Five Wolf, but like as like a 15-year-old girl.
Ew. I'm not sure I like where this is going.
Are you?
No, not in a sexual way.
Do you need help?
Oh my
Right.
god, that is a snakeskin wall.
Nice.
Share it. Oh,
That was a weird clip, but I'll take it.
Weird clip, bro.
well, yeah, but have we all forgotten about the mini clip?
The what?
Mini clip. It was a website way back when, like games, mini videos, stuff like that.
Never heard of it.
It was another site from the era of like E-Bombs World.
That I have heard of.
I was always a Newgrounds man myself.
I have also heard of that. This is all fine, probably.
Oh,
It's
maybe
a
it's
big
good
shiny
for our
key.
part. The treehouse key.
Is that Griffin McElroy? No.
My first thought was James Roll.
That is a cross between Griffin McElroy and Jacob Andrews from Drawfee. And I will hear no more on the subject.
Never heard of either of those fine gentlemen.
You have heard of Griffin McElroy, you just don't remember hearing. He's one of the McElroy brothers. They have an incredibly famous podcast. They
Nope.
also do
Not
a D&D podcast called The Adventure Zone.
Oh, okay. Wait,
yeah,
can
not ringing any bells.
you close the door?
What about the door?
Can you go back into that room and close it? No, go back in and close it.
Wait, you think there's something on the back?
That cobweb.
To the yeah, the cobweb was what I saw, but I guess it's nothing.
It's because you guys are stupid.
I mean,
How
yeah,
dare you
but-
say such true and accurate things?
Now we go to... This is the store. Do we do the treehouse first, or the storage room? Or whatever this is first?
I'm a big fan of the treehouse. Hey, it's our friend, and she's
I
It's
think
the,
she's pretending to set drum.
It's the
Yeah,
pepper
that-
chopping son of a bitch.
yeah. I think she is in fact rocking out.
Set drumming is impossible, and I don't know how anyone does it.
She hasn't spooked out this time. She's been talking.
It's a bit of a delayed music sting, don't you think?
A little
Little
bit. Boop. Hey, it's the gator.
It is the gator.
Let's get it.
That gator.
I wonder
did.
what would have happened if we said we did not want to be scared.
Probably just she wouldn't have showed up. That is an objectively great taxidermy.
It's a pretty good taxidermy.
Good, we got the big one. Ooh, lots of trash. And hey, a bus for us to grab.
Yeah, of course this is what you name a cup.
Goblin corpse.
Okay, well,
There's a long and venerable tradition in fantasy of just taking two nouns or like a noun and a verb and smashing them together, and then that is the name of like your sword or your horse or your castle or your goblin.
Okay, so that's not
There
where I
are
thought you were going to end that sentence, and I was getting very
3.
excited because there's an experience that I had that I don't know who to talk to about, and I guess it's you guys and also the internet. So I hope I never get fired.
Mm.
Oh boy.
Here,
So I
flash
don't
the
ever have to look for another job.
Here,
Um,
flash the radar before you leave.
but one time I went to Reddit r/titties.
Okay.
This is not the only time I did that, but this was one occasion where that happened.
I've actually never been there, so I don't know whether it's like a joke subreddit, like
No,
r
it's pictures of naked breasts.
Well, do you like tits?
Excellent.
It's not like a bird joke or whatever. And they were lovely pictures, and a lot of them were posted by one person who I began to suspect was a bot because of the titles of the pictures.
Ah.
I mean, there ain't
And
nothing wrong with looking up tits online.
of course, now I can't think of any, but they were like short sentences that sometimes made sense, like grammatically and like just the words strung together, and sometimes didn't. But I think must have been just like selected at random from walls of text somewhere and just assigned as the title of the post because you needed to title posts.
Short-haired beauty taken by strong butch boyfriend pulling on her hair.
No. The thing is, they had nothing to do with sexuality whatsoever. Oh, this is just gonna be an outhouse. I don't want this to happen.
It's gotta happen.
I don't think it does.
There's an item in there,
It's not. It's the outhouse bucket.
but it's still an item.
Do it now!
You guys want this to happen?
Yes, I do want this to happen.
I want crocodile to come directly out of what? Oh, that wasn't what I thought was going to happen.
It happens every time our character goes into an outhouse, so I don't know what you thought was going to happen. You must have
Exactly
wiped
that.
it from your memory.
Yeah,
No, exactly that, and I'm very happy you did it.
I have been hitting the amnesia dust pretty hard lately.
I knew that was going to happen, and I just wanted the reaction.
Yes, he makes us visit every outhouse. Rissa's right. This is the spittoon of this game.
Yep.
Will we need... Is this a third croc transport? Or is it just... Is the thief in there?
Well, that's going a long way out if that is the third one.
Okay, so I think this is yet another way to go, because I don't see the thief there.
Admittedly, the outhouse is not nearly as entertaining as the spittoon.
No, I hear the spittoons are getting real mad at you.
Yes, they are, and I'm very sad that there
Jubart!
wasn't
Okay,
one.
made it.
I'm very sad there wasn't one last night.
I do like his little hat. Her little hat, probably. She doesn't have quite enough comb to be a rooster. But
That's a
follow your
pretty
dreams, sweetie.
The comb is erectile tissue, not terribly different from female tissue.
Oh, I hate knowing that. Thank you.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff to
Oh,
chop here.
jeez.
Oh, he's moving.
Go, grease lightning, you're burning up the quarter mile.
Speaking of getting more fiber, there's lots of chopping to do.
Yeah, I just was trying to make sure I don't need it. Am I supposed to build this bridge in... he was born that way. I know the answer to that.
Yeah,
It's
but I want to
genetic.
hear it from. Yeah, but I want to hear it from his own mouth. Richard, why are you so fucking cursed?
Do you want a joke answer or do you want a legitimate answer?
I would say half and half.
I
Yeah.
would say, I would say that I am quite cursed because there is something fundamental to most people that they know. They have like a bead on societal norms, and it comes very naturally to them to obey those societal norms. And I do not have that. So I have no compunction against
Compunction, but yes.
compunction, thank you, against doing things that are like utterly cursed because it doesn't really occur to me.
What he's describing is a little bit of autism and a fair amount of parental neglect.
Mm.
You are not wrong.
Can we chop the tent? Oh, we can transport the fishing rod.
We've gotten this fishing rod before. Yeah, Alice, I don't know what you were expecting.
2 items left.
Do we get this boat? Tell me, we get the boat! We get the boat!
That must be the big one.
On the plus side,
1 to go.
Oh, great. Okay, what if we have to get on the very fast crocodile?
I have faith in you.
we get on the very fast crocodile.
I think he might be easier to get on from this side. Oh
Nice.
yeah, bitch! Take me away, a secret place, a sweet escape, a hiding place. Take me
Thank you, Natasha.
away to better days. There's a place that I go. That might be it, actually. The rivers flow, and I call it home. Where there's no more lights in the dark, there is light, and nobody cries. There's only butterflies. Tasha Bedingford, 2000 whatever. Good year, man.
2005.
Why do you know that off the top of your head?
I'm a repository, you know that.
I mean, yeah, but I thought I knew what things.
I think we just found the answer to that first question.
I did get got, in fact.
But you have gotten the golden toilet paper, so you are the real winner.
I guess.
So,
Do you have to sing as a VTuber? Also, don't feel bad. I took voice lessons in like 6th grade. Adults, you say? So some VTubers sing, but it is not a job requirement. Like the girl who's mute doesn't sing, does she? Probably not. I won't say for certain, just because I don't really know what I'm talking about.
Also, I must apologize. I managed to fake everybody out.
Is it not 2005?
No, it was never 2005. It's 2008.
oh, you got us.
I'll give it. Honestly, I'll give it to him. Like, yes, it's not the most important fact that he's ever lied about or whatever, but I am inclined to trust white men with authoritative voices.
I don't lie about anything important.
Oh, that hurt me, because I know that that is true for me, and I definitely don't want it today. But I am wounded that is definitely true.
Yeah, dude, we're all programmed to trust white men with authoritative voices.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it myself. Warm, huh? Warm, you say? The devil, you say?
I also like Daniel Bedingfield's music. Her brother, I believe.
Oh. Is he also pop like her?
Yeah. Let me think. If you're not the one, gotta get through this. Blown it again. You don't love you like I love you. James Dean.
I haven't heard any of these.
Yeah, they were all on his first album. 2002.
Yes, dear? There's a door where? Am I the dumbest bitch in the West? Oh. Thank you. I am, in fact, the dumbest bitch in the West.
Maybe you're our dumb bitch in the west. Look to the west for that bitch.
Guess what, guys?
Chicken butt?
We win!
A winner is you! And you only screamed once.
Yes, I did. I am very disappointed to find out that my fear scream is quite as feminine as it is. I was hoping it wouldn't do the, like, falsetto octave break that it does, and it would be more like an ah! But it's not. If I am genuinely startled or frightened, I scream like a girl.
You go full femme.
I do, and I don't love that about myself, but I suppose it's not the worst thing.
I mean, you are fairly femme in your day-to-day.
Yes, Alice, I'm aware. I am femme lazy.
Yes! That is a perfect way to describe you.
Because I get to wear jeans and t-shirts to... Nice. I get to wear jeans and t-shirts to work. In fact, if I don't, that is me being, like, impractical. So sometimes on the weekends when I have, like, a rehearsal or something, while everybody else will, like, kind of dress down because they don't have to wear work clothes, I will, like, dress a little nicer just for a change of pace.
See, I wear a suit when I'm hosting a community game show and shorts and t-shirt for pretty much everything else.
Yeah, kind of the same idea. Although you're doing that to, like, present, it's a little bit of a moment. An event is, I think, the word.
Yeah, that's the only time I wear a suit.
We got you to wear a suit to Beth and Josh's wedding. It was just tricky to keep it on you.
Yeah,
that's
another...
naked.
He really wanted to show off his undershirt, and I just didn't think it was that kind of wedding.
I mean, I was unbuttoning my shirt and everything.
I know. I did my best.
Hey, if the ladies can take off their heels to dance, I can take off my suit.
You can take off your jacket.
I had stuff underneath. I wasn't completely naked. At least not under the first layer.
Yes, but traditionally what is under the button-down is considered, like, underwear, no matter what it is. So it would be like taking off your pants to get on the dance floor.
Which I also could have done. I was wearing shorts under those too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm not saying that you couldn't have. I'm just saying that you shouldn't have.
Wait, do we have the entire Frog Circus?
I don't think so, but I don't exactly know how to see how many pieces it's got.
Put it on the assembler and see what happens.
It's just such a long walk.
I know, but still.
Five. So we've got the pyramid. We've got the
Yep.
unicycler. We've got
the triangle, or the pyramid.
Yeah, that's what I said. And Is
We
that
also
really
have
all
the
we had?
We also have the 6 frog formation.
Alright, you're gonna have to stop that. Well, I guess I can leave that here for now. I don't think we have any others.
No. As long as you know what you're about, that's all that matters, I think.
She can dress up real nice for being her professional self. Oh, and the
Top hat. The
barker.
ringmaster. The guy with the voice. Yeah, we need the
actual camera. Because we've got the tape reel and the stand. We also need a flamethrower?
Hmm.
Cool.
All right. Is anything dirty or broken?
Cosmo helmet. I think that's just a bucket. But nothing is dirty or broken.
That's good.
$600. For what, as far as I can tell, is an old chocolate coin.
All right. Well, we can pedal off the star item, assemble the store, and looks like we've got time to get one more round of store in.
Alrighty. A mail.
Cash money! Haha! That's everything.
Those.
I think.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool. That was easy.
Bad time for Bonzo. We have to be careful that we don't accidentally lose the boat. And we have to make more than $5,000 off of all this.
Yep. There's some hangling to be done here. Here we go.
I mean, they'll tell us if they're at the boat. But I do feel better standing outside because I'm paranoid.
Yeah, ears open for the thief too.
Pom, 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 pom.
Good.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Woohoo!
Get in the zone.
Get in the zone! Auto zone!
Nice. Cool. Good start.
It's funny how, like, I can tell when it's kind of supposed to be pressed, but I'm still capable of messing it up. Yeah.
All right. So he wants himself a weapon. Oh. That's so good.
Yeah.
I blew it. Also, we found this in ostensibly the house that may have been his. I truly didn't understand that setup. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Who is this game made by? Croatians?
They're definitely not American.
Yeah, no, their English is too shit for them to be. Well, thief.
Where? Where?
Out of the boat.
Protect the garage? Okay. That sounded like a successful de-thiefening.
It
Yeah, we got
did,
him.
certainly. Balls. Sorry, lady. I cannot, in fact, give this to you at the price that it is advertised.
Yeah, not for that item.
Oh, that's right. We have to put the snakeskin on the walls.
We got people. Somebody's at the boat.
I'll do the boat first then.
Enough.
This was her boat.
That's probably why she wants it.
Hey!
Yes.
Waddy-badoo.
All right. Good game.
Oh, we missed Bobby Gray. Oh no, he didn't. He's back. Of course, he never left.
Yeah, we just have to make sure the top left timer doesn't run out.
And it resets every time I talk to somebody.
Yep.
Ah, ballsack. Okay. Glad he was in a good mood.
Yeah.
Anyway, how much was this floor? The wall, I mean.
The snakeskin?
I got it.
Snake skin.
I'm sorry, I have to.
Up Steve. Two
Right.
inside, one at the booth.
Wow, that is an incredible wall.
Wow, the scales are huge. I get to enjoy this kind of thing because I'm never at a threat of like actually seriously encountering it. I imagine for someone who's actually like from the American South, it's not nearly so lighthearted.
Nice.
Who did I text when I ended up in a diner somewhere in New York State, I guess? And the entire thing was like wallpapered in like cushion leather, including like the support pillars.
This story sounds familiar.
I think I took some pictures. But if it hadn't been like brown, like light brown leather, it would have felt like really like kind of sex dungeon-y.
Ooh.
Mm.
Because the whole thing was like... Did it go somewhere and I missed it? Does anybody know what I just bought?
Yeah, you got it. It's up there. You're good. It was the wheel.
I'm forced to trust you.
Well, even if it wasn't the wheel, your in-storage count is now 0.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see, someone from around here could wear snakeskin print leggings, ironically. To me, like, that actually sounds very funny. But that's because I have the luxury of distance.
Yeah.
Oh, ball sacks!
Oh, no.
Ah.
I
What
apologize.
have you done?
I blew it.
Oh, you did the right thing by getting rid of him. Also, you have a
Yeah.
new email.
Yeah, it's the next job email.
Yeah,
I
that
just-
happens every day.
Every day, I, while living, am shuffling.
In every way, I'm getting better and better.
What is that from? That
I think
sounds
it's just like
familiar.
a common, like, mantra to say to yourself in the mirror in the mornings. I think it developed from some, like, craze.
Steve.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
My name.
Lily is the auctioneer. Yeah!
Yes.
Yeah!
Nothing is quite so satisfying as haggling the auctioneer.
Ah, close enough. Yay!
Woohoo!
I don't know why her voice is so high-pitched.
I don't get it either. Alright, so we have 3 on the shelf and 2 on the rack.
Yes. I can't see what this one is, but it must be the coin. Uh-oh.
It's probably the coin.
Windows, why? It minimized for a second because it wanted to betray me.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-bam. Whoa!
Yeah.
Ha ha ha! Yeehaw!
Oh, he wanted the dagger. I think we have a pretty good shot at breaking 5,000. Oh wait, no. We need to get close to 6 to break even again, don't we?
Indeed.
Oh. Oh, somebody at the booth too. Yeah.
Yes.
Woo!
Nice work.
I'm on a good streak.
Laat all the solid. It.
I can never not hear it.
Yep.
I am up.
Nice. Cash money.
I want more sprockets.
Thanks, but we're not interested in you because you never give us business. Hmm.
Hooray! I'll take it.
Okay.
Those are such tiny sunglasses. Excellent.
Nice. Alright.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Whoa, whoa.
Three left. So we might make it.
Well, if,
Oh,
we keep
another?
getting if we keep getting a cycle of items through, it becomes more and more likely.
Indeed. Hooray.
Nice, nice.
Another one.
I
I just bought one of these.
Nothing wrong with that.
Not that there's anything wrong with it.
I'd say there's a 2 out of 3 chance somebody wants headgear, and 1 out of 3 chance that somebody wants head.
Now that is what I call a profit.
Nice work.
Athenya. Waddy-badoo.
Profit. I haven't touched Warframe in the longest time, and honestly, I feel like I may be too far behind.
Profit. The pinnacle of the warsmith's art. The ambulance.
And now the next thing we need is a guitar string.
I mean, first and foremost, I'm excited to play ESO with you, your brother, and your fiancé.
Don't ask,
Zachariah,
Krista.
Zachariah and I have been playing not a whole lot without you guys, but I think that she is fairly solidly lap you both.
I mean, I'm still second in line for highest level, unless Zach did something insane in the past 3 days.
No. What level are you? You're 40?
Mid 40s? Low to mid 40s?
Yeah, I mean, a good place to be. That's where I hear most women say their sex life
Young,
really
young.
takes off. So.
In other news, this guy wants head.
Both of you test me every day.
What would you do without us?
Probably be talking to Kuro right now because she keeps trying to get my attention.
Oh, I feel bad that we are preventing that from happening. Not like super bad, but like, you know.
Well, we're just here Thursdays. I stream on my own channel twice a week right now, and I guest in on 2 other channels throughout the week. One of which is Kuro's on Wednesdays. We did good. We came close to catching back up.
So we didn't even... Did we turn in our... We did.
We did.
What was the point of this? What?
There is a awful strong rumor that there in our mob prop from the classic movie, The Dark Headless Horseman Addicts, still can be done found at Miko Awful Old Movie Studios at White Sands. If you found a can pay ya darn good money for it, even if they have to sell some of my wife clodhoppers.
Yep, all that makes sense. Name.
Good.
Hell. Oh, Spurn Pinball.
Sperm pinball. Bat the egg around.
You guys are hateful.
Hey, he took it there. I avoided it.
Ovulation bonus. Ovulation bonus.
Alright, I got it. We have to stop this. I know we're ending a little early.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Richard. You screwed it all up for us.
You're welcome.
And we're still not going to sell the blow-up doll?
That will be at the last level.
What can I say except you're welcome?
But what if that doll gets us back to the 59.29 mark?
I can pick it up and see how much it's worth, but I think it's like $70. It's worth... No, it's not even. It's worth $16. She stays.
I mean, hard to find cheap help nowadays.
Precisely.
Okay. Actually, now we have a rhyme scheme. AlphaWit and the engine of shit.
Oh, that's not bad.
Thank Alice for that. She called you it.
It's because she's fucking ruthless. So, gentlemen, I think that will be it for this. It's like 10 minutes early, but you know.
Yeah, there's no point in going somewhere. It's going to take us longer than 10 minutes.
Absolutely. This was fun.
Yeah, thank
I had a
you.
very good time.
I'm sorry I snapped at you earlier this morning. Thank you for putting up with me.
Who, me?
Um,
I don't care. You know that.
Yeah. I just want
That's
to make sure
not
that I am
true.
held accountable for my bad behavior. Just because you can take it doesn't mean I should be doing it.
Well, consider yourself forgiven, I guess.
Thank you. So friends, folks, everybody out there who doesn't watch the show, have a lovely evening.
Boys,
Good night.
All this cost you was a choice.
And apparently, like $362, I think.
Yeah, that kind of sucks, huh?
It happens. Hopefully, we don't have to keep paying money like that for things.
Oh, duh! I bought the wallpaper for $300.
Oh, so that's your fault.
It is, although I wouldn't have expected to just be breaking even. I feel like they would have built in some profit, no?
Well, we would have come real close, but we
It's
wouldn't have
true.
gotten there.
Strange.
Oh, well.
Maybe some missions are you can only break even, and some missions are where they bring profit. Anyway, none of all of this is boring and nobody cares. Have a lovely night. Goodbye.
See you next week.
love y'all. Except you. Yeah, you.